Hey folks. Good to see you. Let me get some late lunch / dinner. Welcome. Welcome to City Hall Park. And we're going to take a little quick walk. Since we have time, we'll take a quick walk around the World Trade Center. We will say hello to the survivor tree. And then we'll continue on to the King of Burgers for my dinner. Ooh, it feels nice and cool behind the City Hall fan here. Good to see you, Carl. Good to see you. I had one lady from Hong Kong on my ride, and it was a lot of fun. Positivity on the live stream, unheard of, that's right. Especially on the other app. Especially on the other. Good to see you, Norm from Bangor, Pennsylvania. Boozy Burger Bell. Wasn't that song I shared on Twitter really funky? Wasn't that a funky song? How was work? Awesome. The people who tipped really good. Not everybody tipped, but the people who tipped really good. Good to see you, Ed. Good to see you, Pookie. Good to see you, Nabul. I do love my job. And I'm glad you guys love my job. I legitimately today, it's like a good day. We're ending a half hour early. Oh yeah, I need some positivity today. Today was a beautiful day. The sun is coming out. It's a little humid. But you know what? 120% exactly. If you ever seen the game show Chain Reaction, the opening credits, the opening theme music is so freaking funky. You cannot help but move. It's impossible not to move when you hear that song. I'll try to send the weather your way. It is not mandatory to tip. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's recommended. Your job blows like a BJ. Good to see you, Marcus. Hang on in there, Marcus. You'll find something you love to do sooner or later. It took me many years. It took me, 17 years? If I would have known that was you tapping your foot from behind the train, couldn't dance, got penned in. That's good though. Did a little shaking. Did a little. So this beautiful building right here, the tall one with the scaffolding, that's the Woolworth building right there. How much is the tour? It's like $35. You hope so. And then we have, this is the Globe building right here. This was the tallest building in the world in 1899. 1899, this was the world's tallest building. And then the Woolworth building right here with the scaffolding on the top, that was the world's tallest building in 1913. And the only skyscraper in skyscraper history to be paid for in cash. The joke is that R.F. Woolworth paid for the construction of the building with his nickels and dimes from his 5 and dime store called Woolworths. The Cathedral of Commerce, it's also called. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's make our way down to the World Trade Center. I haven't seen the survivor tree in a few weeks. So let's say hello to the survivor tree. Have a quick prayer, and then we'll go home. We don't have Woolworths anymore. Woolworths only exists out in the UK, and I think in Europe. I'm going to try to do some radio. The key word is try, but I'm going to try to do some radio. I'm going to try to keep myself all hopped up on sugar, and we'll do I want to do 2 hours of radio. Oh, Woolworths is gone from the UK also? Oh, man, what an institution. Long gone. I mean, that was like my grandparents, my godmom and my godfathers. One of my favorite memories is my godparents taking me to the Woolworths out in Staten Island. And we would have a cookie, and they would have coffee. I would have a hot chocolate. Woolworths was a fun place to shop. Yes, it was. It's really a shame it's all gone now. Used to fill up on sweets there. Yeah, me too. That's like one of my earliest memories is going to a Woolworth. And Kmart will be completely gone in a few more weeks. Yes, it will be. Kmart has a very sad fate. Kmart was a very sad fate because everyone's shopping, on the computer now. So, on the internet, this fangled invention called the internet. Let me see here. How am I going to get around here? You think? Oh, Marks and Spencer's will be gone. Yeah, Spencer's Gifts would be gone. Sears is on its way out. Sears is definitely on its way out. Sears and the only one that's really surviving, well, not even JCPenney is surviving anymore. I mean, Right, and you love Sears, yeah. I don't have no idea what this interwebs I speak of, yeah. This interwebs I speak of. It's a big thing, I heard. It's a big thing. It goes all around the world, you see. It's global, you hear? It's global, you see? I really don't know how anyone in their right mind could just sit there with that book open with all those horrible pictures on display. Anyway, we're not going to talk about those people anymore. It's going to fall. Yeah, it's going to fall this interwebs. I think so. I think so. What is it now? 309, 76 degrees. That's capitalism for you. That's right. That's capitalism for you. But today was a good day. I mean, nobody got hurt. Everyone, for the most part, knew how to ride a bike. I had some people from Italy. Oh, good to see you, Woof Nerd. Was the VIP cancellations a topic on my tour? Absolutely not, because nobody knows what the hell Periscope is. Good to see you, Garbles. No Starbucks today. No Starbucks today. But I will talk about that if you like. You know, it's a shame they took away Babylon Brick's star, somebody who's a real cheerleader for the Periscope app. And then you have another one, Dave in Chicago, getting demoted from silver to bronze. I mean, these are people who actually like the app, who use it, and now you gotta demote them for whatever arbitrary reason. Yes, you can dive off the Brooklyn Bridge and survive. Most people who jump off the Brooklyn Bridge survive. It's not that high up. It's only like 49 meters above the water, so. The last person to die jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge, they landed on top of a home heating oil barge. Yeah. Truth, Pookie. It's the truth. Most people who jump survive, around 80%. And actually, the last person to jump from the bridge was a 22-year-old Chinese foreign exchange student, and she was depressed for whatever reason. She jumped off the bridge in the middle of February, in the middle of wintertime, and there was an NYPD boat stationed underneath the bridge, and so they saved her right away. Bringing out the big guns, the big cameras. It was cold, but she survived. I think she survived with just like a broken ankle or something like that. She wasn't really hurt at all too much. It was kind of amazing. Let's see if people are behaving themselves in the World Trade Center. Pretty crowded out here today. Right? Hey, killing yourself for no one or nothing? I hear that. Me too, Pookie. Me too, Pookie. You know, whenever I think about ending it, if you will, I always think about all the other people I would affect. My wife, my parents. You know, it will have a big chain effect. All right, here we are, folks. We are now in Memorial Plaza. Garbles. I know, good to see you, Garbles. You know what, though? On Periscope, I did walk into some dog poo-poo, and I found $1 on the floor riding the bike today, just now. Good to see you, Griff. So I did find $1. I did find $1 in the street. So today was a really good day. Gosh, I hate coming down here. It did, it worked. I meant you would affect Garbles. What? I would affect Garbles? Okay. Well, minus the poo. Yeah, minus the poo. Let's take a quick moment of silence here by the North Tower. Oh, that's right. It would affect you. That's right. See that? Don't do that. Don't lean on the names like that, please. whatever you do. Think about this. Think about if a loved one came here to see their loved one's name and they found somebody leaning over it or taking a selfie in front of it with a smile on their face. Wouldn't it be a good thing? They actually identified the 1649th person over the weekend. So we're still identifying people. 16 years later. Exactly, Boozy Burger Bell. As Vic DiPatello says, it's like putting feet on a subway seat. It's actually a lot worse than that, but that's right. That's right, Laurie. That's right. Let's say hello to my friend, my favorite survivor. Looking good. The survivor tree is looking good. Let's get into a little position here and say hello to the tree. Let's say hello to survivor tree. There she is. Looking fabulous as always. Now see here, if you want to take a selfie in front of the survivor tree. No, they don't have signs here. Well, here it is. I do love my job. Yes, I do. Good to see you, Mr. Boogeyman. All right, it's looking really full. Let's see if it's let's see if it has any peaches. I doubt it has any peaches on it because they do cut the peaches off. Yeah, they do. They prune the peaches off. So this tree used to stand. It's a pear tree, right? Whoops. Pear tree. Right, white swamp oak trees, right? Yeah.
You can see the growth from the old trunk. You can see the new branch. But when it was found, it was 8 foot.
It was 8 foot in the debris?
It was damaged.
Yeah.
And then they picked it up and moved it back.
Quite amazing. So this pear tree used to stand right over there. Yeah, no, that was a memorial volunteer. I thought about working here. Probably the only place I would work down here is the observation deck. I don't think I would be able to work the memorial. I mean, I take tours through here, and oh yeah, they know everything. Absolutely. Taking an etching. See, good to see you, John. See how he's sitting? See how he's sitting? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's very sad. Yes, this is exactly where the Twin Towers stood. And to be exact, I'll show you how to be exact. So sad indeed, Gopher Hockey. So, first time visit. Well, welcome. It is. Your sister was working at 7 World Trade, which is right. That's this new 7 World Trade, right over there. So you see you have all the names of everyone we lost. And you see it comes to the point right there. That point is where the wall would have been. Good to see you, Gopher Hockey. See, don't lean on the names, please, whatever you do. So there are volunteers who come by every morning and they place flowers. If you see a white flower, that is an anniversary of some sort. A colored flower means like a birthday. So we have a few people having their birthdays today. And as a native New Yorker, it never gets easy coming down here. Never. For me, when I smell diesel exhaust, that kind of triggers my memories. Thanks for liking my YouTube. They have this beautiful, one of my favorite new buildings coming into existence right now is right here, and this is the beautiful Greek Orthodox Church. This is designed by the same architect who did the Oculus, Santiago Calatrava. They're gonna put, let's see if they put the thing up there. Exactly, lean and take a flower, exactly. Thank you so much, Gopher Hockey. Radios, exactly, I'm a radio scoper. Good to see you, Lorenzo. No, we're gonna go back up, we're gonna go on top of the Liberty Park right now. You lost your temper a few years back when somebody did that? Yeah, me too. Me too. Truth be told, last year, oh, Coney Island's going great. Watch the replays. Last year I was on tour here at the World Trade Center, and somebody took a flower right in front of me. I completely lost it. And then the guy got into a fight with me. He says, "Who are you to tell me how to take a flower?" And I'm like, the family members, that's who. The original Orthodox Episcopal Church was similar to that one. So now we're walking up to Liberty. Who are you to take their flower? Yeah, I don't know. But people do that. People do that. And might be. Leave the broadcast and come on back in. Now they're gonna put Fritz Coing's sphere, the last surviving piece of sculpture art, here in the park. I want to see if they're gonna put it up here. So this is Liberty Park. Absolutely, yeah, like Hagia Sophia. That's right, like the Hagia Sophia, coming in clear. New York takes a licking, but we keep on ticking. We keep on moving, no matter what. So this is the Greek Orthodox Church, and basically this does reference to Hagia Sophia, the painting where the baby Jesus is cradling a little church. This kind of references that building that's in the painting. Oh, I see where they're going to put it. Okay. So they have this construction netting up. So I'm assuming that right in this area is going to be where they put the sphere. When's my next visit to Coney Island? On Friday, weather permitting. You're more than welcome, Lori. You're more than welcome. So they're going to put Fritz Coing's sphere right here. So the sphere right now is in Battery Park, but that sculpture stood in between the two Twin Towers. You're more than welcome. Let's look at the Memorial Plaza from high above here. And this leads you in. This leads you into Brookfield Place. Great spot to eat and have some lunch. So look at this. This beautiful view we have up here. No, it's not like Buckminster Fuller's geodesic dome. His name is Fritz Coing, and it's basically like a globe, which kind of is supposed to mean like the world, like gathering place. But that sculpture was in between the two Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. Let's look at this. So here you got, we're looking down upon the Memorial Plaza. This is Liberty Street right here. And then let's look through the building, starting out, Greek Orthodox Church. Number 4 World Trade Center. Number 3 World Trade Center under construction. And this area of sky right here will be number 2 World Trade Center. Here's number 7 World Trade Center right there. The sphere is absolutely, took a beating, but it still looks great. Absolutely, Boozy Burgerbell. And then, of course, here's your number 1 World Trade Center right there. And then over here, this is the World Financial Center, today called Brookfield Place. And then the last piece of the original Twin Towers, or the original Twin Towers complex, is that footbridge right over there. That footbridge was built in 1989. This used to be Radio Row in the 1960s, correct. This is where everyone came to buy vacuum tubes and old radio parts. So there's a lot of stuff going on that used to be here. Where I'm standing used to be the original Greek Orthodox Church, used to be right here where I'm standing right now. Yep, TV tubes, all that fun stuff. What are the shops like in New York City? Expensive, depending on where you shop, of course. So I'm happy to see the Sphere returning to the World Trade Center. It belongs here. But let's go get some dinner. We remember, we reflect, and we move on. That's how we do it here in New York. For the most part, people are behaving themselves, I see. But every now and then you get those people who don't know how to behave. And it's kind of a disappointment. That's right, we eat our sorrows, that's right. Oh, absolutely, Boozy Burger Bell, please, absolutely, yeah, we'll come down. We'll do another fun tour. We'll spend a whole day together and we'll do some fun stuff. Hopefully the brewery will be open. Hopefully the brewery will be open. Because actually, one of my friends who's a bartender at the brewery, I was hanging out with her on Sunday, and she actually follows you, Boozy. So I forgot her username on Instagram, but she follows you, and she's like, my God, he drinks the best beers. So that's right, with fun added in Coney, that's right. We'll have some fun in Coney. I cannot wait until this church is open. This is going to be a beautiful building. This is going to be a masterpiece. When this building is complete, when the Greek Orthodox Church is complete, this is going to be a masterpiece of a building. It's going to be gorgeous. I cannot wait for it. Coney Island is the fun island. You have to be contractually obligated to have fun there. Go see if you can find her, that's right. Oh no! We're down to 20% on the battery. We're down to 20% on the battery, so I don't have my external battery with me, so I think I'll walk across the street here and we'll call it a... yes, it will be clad. It'll be clad in like aluminum. Aluminum and then some kind of like marble. Yeah, the Candy Cloche has all the alcohol you need and all the sugar you need to give yourself a nice headache. Especially in the can. But I hope you guys like this little impromptu walking tour since I got off of work early today. So from the beautiful World Trade Center here in Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day whether you live here. A headache and a toothache juice, that's right. Have a great New York day whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish the moment. I'll see you in 33 days, Griff. Good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are, you're more than welcome, guys. If the battery was still going, I would have still talked about Periscope, but we're going to do some radio, hopefully a little bit later, okay? A little bit later. So later Nepal and later Early Light and later Wolf Nerf and all the family and Lori. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. Shallow Boogeyman, good to see you. I'll see you later, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you later, Carl. See you later, folks. Bye.